Good morning, Twitch TV. Yeah, another early morning in my neck of the woods. My goodness. Oh, hang on. This is doing the thing again. There we go. Yes, it is 5:30 in the morning again with your host, the Bradtastic Ninja, come to you live. Why did I wake up this early? Oh, wait, yes, that's right, because I'm hosting another Gamescom stream. And GameCat has got that first. Let's go. How you doing, my dude? So good to see you. Yeah, so, yeah, how's everyone doing? I mean, sorry if you all got woken up by my going live, but that's okay. Speaking of, I should probably have a sip of this. Hang on, hang on. Yes, always have that ready. But yeah, how's everyone doing? So good to have you all here. Dang, if you keep streaming at this time, I'm going to collect all the money. I'm trying not to make a habit of it, to be honest there, GameCat, because of the fact that I don't usually stream at this time. but the main reason why I'm doing it is because of Gamescom and the fact that I got accepted to be a co-streamer for it. So, you know, we're making this work. We're making this work. And Eddie, hello, welcome on in. How you doing? So good to see you. I'm probably still waking up. I mean, I only got out of bed like an hour ago. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I spent the morning just getting ready, really, and had breakfast, and here I am. But yeah, what about you guys? What have you all been doing? I take it like either some of you have probably had a sleep in, or wait, what is? Oh, what is this? I don't know, it's now gone. But yes. It is cold this morning, which is why I got the audio on, and I needed to keep warm. But yeah, how is everyone? How is everyone? Hopefully everyone here is having an amazing day, or night, or morning, or evening, or time zone. And I'm super glad I could be here with all of you. Alright, so yeah, the rundown for today is we're going to be co-streaming the Awesome Indies stream tonight. Well, today. I don't know what I'm saying tonight. I usually stream my night times, but hey, this is the complete opposite of nighttime. It's like early hours in the morning. And then, actually we've got, yeah, that'll be starting in about 27 minutes. So I've got the video feed up on my main screen here, but I can't go full screen to switch over for you guys just yet. But that's okay, we will do that in due time. We will do that in due time. And then after that, we are going to be spending the rest of the stream with some Tasmanian Tiger 3, and we are going to complete it. And I think we're like almost a good halfway through the game, so I have no expectations of us completing it in as much of a time as it did for us to, yeah. We're still going to have a great time. We're still going to have a really amazing time. And then, of course, after we complete Tie 3, we are moving on to the Jak and Daxter trilogy, but that won't officially start until next week. Because of the fact that next week is when our next trilogy will begin, as we complete, well, assuming we complete things today. And then what's going to happen for the remainder of the day? Well, then, just the usual post-stream stuff. So, you know, that bit of self-care, that bit of lunch. Just the edits for the YouTube. I've got to get some clips ready for TikTok. And then I've got to go to gym and work on this a bit more. I mean, just like what I did yesterday. Just like what I did yesterday. And then, end up, heading back home, had dinner, just relax for the rest of the day, really, because, yeah, didn't really need to do anything else, and I was already feeling a little bit EP, and just gave myself like a much needed rest, just to unwind, chill, do the things and stuff, yeah. But then we'll be back to a regular streaming schedule programming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Which, you know, I'm gonna miss this nice change. But at the same time, I did have to book time off work to be able to make the Gamescom for you folks. But it's okay. It's okay. It'd be okay. I just have to make sure my tabs are up. There we go. Just have to be sure I'm supporting the homies while I've got things and stuff going on here. Here we go. Here's another one. There you are. Perfect. Perfect. I wonder, could I switch over by doing... Actually, I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I'll... Yeah, so the scene looks a little like this. But we still got 23 minutes. There's not really a lot I can do. Hey, Nutty's live on his YouTube. Actually, no, we shouldn't restream his content. Actually, I wonder if he's live on... I'm very curious. Is he live on... Oh my gosh, he is live! On his Twitch. Why are you reading this? Go back to watching my stream or go watch one of my YouTube videos. So, there's probably a lot of you guys probably asking the question, who is Nutty? Okay, so, to us content creators, he is a very, he's very educational. Like, he teaches us things. So, he likes showing off a lot of amazing new, like, tricks and things and stuff that we could add to our streams. A lot of it is learned from his own experience. And I have to say, he's really helped us out a lot. Mind you, that previous scene just seems boring with no sound, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm here. I should probably have some more coffee to wake myself up. Oh, that's an important thing I need to share. So of course, much like yesterday, from now until the end of the Awesome Indies, any non-essential redeems and sound alerts and whatnot, and also stream alerts, I've temporarily disabled until the end of the event. And then, of course, once we switch over to Tier 3, I will be switching those back on. And then we will continue, you know, our regular streaming mode the way we like it. And then I also saw that one of my amazing friendos got partner this morning, so I was kind of wishing that they were here so I could wish them all the best. And Pocket Ninja, good morning! Good morning, how are you doing? So good to see you! I am up early in the morning, I know. I'm not usually up this early, well, actually, I'm not usually up this early to stream. I am usually up this early getting ready for work. Well, yeah, how are you? Good morning! Wait, here's my time right now. Oh, hang on. Without my finger disappearing. Yeah. Yeah. That's what time it is for me at the moment. But it's okay, we're hanging in there. In fact, I actually went to bed early last night so I can rest up for this morning. And yet somehow it still sounds like that I'm still waking up. But it's okay. That's what this is for. Love this mug. Absolutely love this mug. And Ellie, good morning! How you doing? So good to see you. Nice mug, thanks. My favorite ninja was selling these on her merch store, so I decided to buy one. Your mug is fantastic. Oh, your mug is fantastic. But yes, how are you, Ellie? It's so awesome to see you. Good to see you too. I'm not used to you streaming as this early. Yeah, no, I'm not usually on this early. Because I have, because I've got a Gamescom stream to co-stream today. And then we'll be swapping over to Tie 3 later on today, and then we're gonna complete Tie 3, and then we're gonna complete another trilogy. And then we'll be ready for Jack and Daxter tomorrow. Oh, sorry, not tomorrow, next week. I'm good. How am I? I'm good. I'm really good, thank you. Gamescom is good. Gamescom is good. Although, Pocket. What time is it for me? It's 5:41 AM on the Thursday morning. It's up here. Ah. My virtual green screen is making my finger disappear. It is too early. I'm fine. I'm totally cool. I mean, I normally wake up at 5 AM for work anyway, because I do have to get ready for street. I do have to get ready for work, and then yeah, make the trip from here to the city and all that. Oh my gosh! I hope you take the fattest nap after this. I'll be getting some admin stuff done, then heading to the gym to get a workout done, and then get home, have dinner, and then just sleep early. But yes, I will take the fattest nap. That's why I'm also in my hoodie to keep warm, because it is still winter here. It is still winter here. So yeah, I've got my Warriors hoodie on, up the wires. Alright, so we got 17 minutes and 26 seconds until the awesome indies begin. So, since we got so many amazing faces here, I must ask, what do you guys think of Gamescom from the opening night last night? Well, last night? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I hope the games are better today. There'll be a lot of indies games, and indies games do tend to, like, hit it off quite nicely. And I'm very keen to see... You didn't care for it? Yeah, like... There were some good games for me. I'm excited about Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening did look good. King of Meat looks good. The games were kind of meh. I know you wanted some more Alan Wake, didn't you, Ellie, didn't you? Yeah. But of course, we've had quite a lot of Alan Wake 2 last year? Yeah, last year. Oh, there was a bit of it this year too, because DLC stuff. Other than that, yeah, didn't really care about the games, of course. Yeah. Yeah, for me, yeah, King of Meat was a good one. And then there was Indiana Jones. I always like playing my Indiana Jones games because the Infernal Machine, which I have on PC, but they are milking Persona 5 too much. Yeah. I mean, they added Persona 5 to Persona 3. But yet I still have this. And, you know, they never see it coming. And just give us Persona 6. Yeah, I mean, we need a Persona 6. Like, we haven't had a new Persona game since Persona 5 released. Oh, would have been it. When did Persona 3 release? Oh, sorry, not Persona 3, Persona 5. Persona 5. When did that originally release? 15th of September 2016 for PS4, PS3, and... Wait, it was on PS3? Did not know that. And it released on It's an Android game as well. People could play this on their phone? Okay. Okay. I didn't think Persona 5 was a mobile game. I need to look into this. Oh, okay. 8 years ago, I was still wrapping up my studies back then. It was also a busy year, like, particularly on the second half, because I was like, yeah, as I was wrapping up my studies, I was also finishing up an internship, putting together a small project, working part-time, and World of Fantasy, thank you so much for that, Bradtastic, Luke. I really appreciate you. Hope you have the best, Luke, and amazing day. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, work. And then I was also having, like, a lot of meetings around both the internship and the, yeah, and the project as well, because they tend to work together for the papers that I was studying. And things just got really busy. Like, I just remember, like, having a moment where I was just like, whoa, like, there was just days I was just not sleeping in at all, like, I was, like, it was that busy. And then once, I started, wrapping things up, and then we had, like, the final presentations and all that, I then finally, like, just got home, put my feet up, and was like, there, I can now just, like, say it's all complete. And then it wasn't until probably about 2 or 3 days later where I got my grade back, and then that's where they said, you passed, congratulations, you can graduate. And then that's where I just, like, was just happy that all that hard work was paying off. And this was like years before I started streaming. Probably like, yeah, 5 years before I started streaming. Yeah, 2016, because I started streaming in 2021. Let's go. Honestly, like, I just felt that sigh of relief, and like all that weight just lifted off of me because of the fact that, you know, there was like, everything was like riding on everything that I was doing, and I was just glad that it all worked out nicely in the end. Ooh. And then, like, oh, I think we celebrated that night anyway. I think we just went out to dinner and ate. Yeah. But it was good. It was really good. I also remember booking some time off work that time because of the fact that I had a lot of annual leave. And I was able to utilize a fair bit of it just to wrap things up, just to make things easier for me. Otherwise, I would have, like, had the worst burnout imaginable, which I don't want to go through all that, and I needed to, like, plan more time to get everything sorted. And of course, the best way to do that was to utilize what resourcing I had, which was just that, yeah, use up the annual leave. But it helps, because if I didn't do that, I would have lost. Like, I would have, like, failed that big time. But yeah. And then, of course, things the following year was actually trickier because, like, there were places looking for work in my field of study, but they needed experience first. I'm like, hang on. You expect this much experience and I've just graduated? It was like finding a needle in a haystack for those sorts of things. And, like, we even had some people change their career paths just so they can actually find some work. And, like, even in today's day and age, it's insane. Like, people do all the work and all that, and then all of a sudden they're just like, so you're looking for these sorts of people, but they need the experience. We just graduated, and how you expect us to, like, get hired without the experience? No one knows how to answer that. It's like the one question that they're trying to avoid answering. And, yeah, like, I had to, like, be sure I was looking in all revenues just to be sure I could find something to help, and, yeah. I need a job, but no one wants to... I'll hire you, Ali! I don't have a business, but I'll hire you! I mean, if I did have a business, I would hire you. Just to help you get back on your feet. Say less. I can't really turn Bradtastic Ninja Gaming into an official business or anything like that. I mean, it's just basically a name across my platforms like Twitch, YouTube, and all that. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's merch too. Oh great, it actually is a business. Okay, oh! 8.5 minutes to go, let's go. And Ainsley, hello, good morning, how you- Oh, is that one of Cutesy's emotes? Let's go. It's a kitty! It's a cute little kitty. It's a cute emote. Yes, it's one of Cutesy's. She's part of the Kokiri Forest. Sweetheart Ellie's team. Alright, ooh. Yeah, while we got the... Oh, while we've got less than 8 minutes on the clock, hang on, I'll give Cutesy a shout out.
My friends are my power.
I can arrange the shout outs in here, so that should be good. It's just they won't happen when we move across to the Gamescom scene. Here. She was playing the first Kingdom Hearts game when we were introduced to each other in, I think it was through Jinro. Yeah, it was through Jinro last year. Streamer is a cutie too.
Oh my god, it was stink bug. It was stink bug flavored.
And she looks like someone I used to go to school with, so doppelganger. I won't say who because doxing. Actually, I don't even think yeah, that like the IRL doppelganger that I know actually knows I stream on Twitch. It's okay. Mind you, it's been years since I last seen them, but that's a whole nother ball game. Oh, 6 minutes! But wait, there is stink bug. Oh, there must be another packet of beans out there. Yeah, it was a bad bean. It was a bad bean. Stink bug bean. He dang eated a stink bug! And here's me with my spicy beans that I got for my anniversary and for the charity event we had in July. And these beans I got from a recommendation, and I acknowledged that recommendation with trust. And then I ate 2 habanero beans. Overall, I think it's probably still a wise choice that I chose these beans, because if I eat a Carolina Reaper, that's when I'm gonna have to like be ready for that. Apparently I've been told to eat mayo. Oof, spicy. I know, very spicy. But I'm glad I was able to find them in time for the event. I've been playing a game called Lottonaut. What's that game? Let's have a look. I mean, we got a good 5 minutes left, and I don't think the thing switched over yet. No, it hasn't. Lotternaut is an ocean cleanup adventure set on vibrant alien planet. Play as an interstellar custodian who is tasked on cleaning up population left by a space-faring mega corporation. Befriend local axolotl-like creatures and explore sunken corporate ruins as you revive a planet's lush ecosystems. Ooh. Looks cozy. Where can I play Lotternaut? Get it on Steam. Okay. Might be something we can have a cozy gaming session in. Going around to different habitats and exploring axolotls. We love the axolotls. That's why I picked... Actually, did I pick Mudkip? No, I didn't pick Mudkip. No, wait. Traditionally, I would pick Mudkip. But when we were streaming Emerald, I think we picked Torchic. I think, yeah. I think we picked Torchic. Oh, be right back, guys. Just go grab something. There we go. Alright, so we have 3 minutes left on the clock. We are ready. You know what? While we wait, I'll get some shoutouts going on. So, we got Ainsley in the chat.
My friends are my power.
We got Ellie.
My friends are my power.
And then there's Pocket Ninja 2.
My friends are my
Oh,
power.
and GameCat.
My friends are my power.
Did I miss anyone? Oh, and World of Fantasy.
My friends are my power.
You're welcome, Ellie. We'll just check out these last amazing clips before we swap over to our Gamescom scene.
I'm an idiot.
Steve is giving very different different condoms.
You're welcome,
Hey,
GameCat.
let's
I
go.
appreciate you, dude.
Bro, they had freaking Sprite flavor? Oh my god.
What are you trying to taste
Mods,
the condom?
wait, hold on.
Well-
Delete that.
Mods, clip that.
No.
Clip that right now.
Bro,
Bruh.
freaking
He's exposing himself.
McChicken? No.
Oh,
Oh, Phasmophobia.
oh god.
I don't know what was going on.
He's in there with you, Trey.
Something to do about
Oh.
Sprite flavor.
I got a picture of him. He's sitting there with you. Shit. Does that count as shutting it on him?
Forgot to change scene. What was forgot to change scene is what that clip was. Yeah, it happens.
Fucking spook.
I accidentally said condiments wrong. Ah, okay, makes sense. Oh, and then there's GameCat. He's just shuffling along. Whoa! That got me. And then last but not least, a World of Fantasy.
I'm gonna miss it. I really want to hear the scream. I'm sorry.
Yeah, use the highway overpass to get to the water tower.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright, now it's time for us to switch across. Waiting for Gamescom. Alright, let's see what we're getting, guys. It is time. Hang on, I'll do the thing. Let's get some party up in here. Whoa. The one time where I'm actually early, the event is a little bit late. Oh, it's the dancing chicken. It's the dancing chicken. Oh, and then we got Jamie dancing. Let's go. Awesome Indie Show 2024. Yep, we're at the right place. Waiting for Gamescom 2 minutes ago. Oh, just a little bit late. It's okay. Just a wee bit late. Oh, you know Skittles? I know Skittles. I've actually known Skittles for a good couple of years now. I was following her when she was affiliate, and then she recently hit partner, like, earlier this year. And then I saw that she knows other friendos like Quispy and Grace. Such a fun time. You've known her for a while? Let's go there, Ellie. It just really surprises us that, like, we know people who know people that we know, and then we know people, yeah. It's like, you and I, we both known Alice for a while, and then, like, I think it was partway through July, yeah, that's how we met, and then we also found out, hey, we both know Grace. I know, it's crazy. And then I actually met Grace through Jill as well, and then Jill rated you, and then I was like, wait, Jill rated you? Oh, let's go. This is exactly how I met Grace. Man, that was such an amazing day. I think I remember having that week off work just so I could use up a bit of annual leave and just chill a bit. And then, like, I was chilling in Jill's stream, and then Jill was finishing up, and then she read it out to Grace, and then I was like, hey, this person's amazing. Here we go. Yeah. So many amazing streamers. I know, right? Hang on, I'm gonna reload the page just in case if it... No, we don't need the... Okay. Do I thumbs down it just because it's taking ages? Nah. We dislike the wait. I wonder if there's a delay. Because... I wonder if there actually is a delay. Are they experiencing a technical difficulty that we don't know about? Gamescom. Anything that they've reported? So much to do, so much to see. Oh, I have to say the Bandai booth looks so good for Lord Nightmares 3. I'm keen to play that. I still need to play through Little Nightmares 2. Which I think I'll be able to stream for this Spooktober. But mind you, there's a lot I want to do this Spooktober, but I won't have as much streams to do it in compared to previous years because of PAX. Wait, I'll see what chat's saying if there's anything. "5 minutes late, come on Gamescom." Oh, okay, so I'm not the only one who's experienced the fact that they're late. "I just want to see Legend of Zelda." Legend of Zelda's not an indie game. Latecom. They are taking their time. They are. They are. I swapped over bang on 6 AM. And there's no sign of delay according to their social media, which I was just checking. Yeah, they are taking their time. Yoo-hoo, Gamescom. It's me, Bradtastic Ninja. What's up? It's okay for you to take time, just we got a lot of exciting stuff to reveal from you guys, and we don't know what to reveal because you guys are a little bit late. What time is Xbox and Bethesda? Gamescom has been cancelled. Yo, this Gamescom game looks sick. Very broken, I know, right? Imagine if there was a trailer and teaser with an image of Sonic. Make it Shadow and you got a deal. What else? What else? Buy the demo full price. Demos are free. What time? Oh, what time is it? I don't know. We technically had some Xbox and Bethesda revealed. This is an indie showcase. Oh my goodness. Everyone's asking for Xbox, Bethesda, Mario, and Sonic, and this is the answer. This is an indie showcase. Where's the event? Well, it's right here. They went on vacation. But this is technically the beginning of Gamescom. How could they have a holiday? Oh my goodness. I'll run an ad early just in case. Just so you guys will have something playing on your end. There we are. No worries. Oh. Yeah, I should also say the little ad widget that pops up will be in reverse because I had to yeah, do the thing. Gamescom is never late nor early. It airs whenever it pleases. Gamescom had one job, show games. Oh my goodness. Lego Mario Bros. Confirmed. I mean, we've got Lego Mario sets, which are actually quite cool. Just imagine an indie Mario game where it features Lego Mario. And welcome back from the ads, guys. Sorry about playing those earlier. I just thought I'd get those out of the way while we wait for Gamescom. But my goodness, they are taking their sweet time. There we go. Hello? Oh, wait, is there anything official in their chat just in case? Oh man. Sonic Movie 3. I think if we had got a trailer for... Oh! Ellie, there was also a new show that was revealed at Gamescom last night. Oh, yesterday. They're running really late. I know, right? Yeah, they were showing off a new... Like, Tim Miller was on stage. Oh, it was called... It was called... It was called... I'll just grab the name now. He was getting very emotional over it, because... You know, he really put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. Secret Level, that's what it's called. It was this. I just sent it to you through Discord. It looks quite cool though. Like, all the hype are moving towards it. I'm very excited for it. Man, this is like the Fortnite stream all over again. Wait. Man, there are moments in there thinking, wait. Somebody started the video but forgot to press the stream button. Oh my goodness. The Dark Souls are live streams. Hang on. I'll run another reload. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Gamescom? No, it's Gamescom. Huh? Is it live on Twitch or not even there? Is it on Twitch? They're not even live on Twitch. Gamescom? More like Gamescon. Oh my goodness. Oh no. To the place! Going places? Wow. Oh, here we go. There we go, guys. Let the Gamescom begin. Awesome Indie, starting soon. But here we go. Now that it's finally here. Now, what will we get from today in terms of indies? Ba-dum. I do love guitar in this. This is quite peaceful. Oh, I also picked up one of these yesterday. Lorcana cards. And it has Scar and Kronk on it. Yeah, it's got the Kronk. Right. And then I also saw that... Oh, nice, thanks. And then I saw a game going on and I was like, wait, they have Treasure Planet cards because I saw John Silver. And like, it has a quote on the card where it was from the movie. And it was just how John Silver just said he hates you know, he's not really that good at games because he hates to lose. And I also saw that while I'm at PAX, they'll have some things going on to teach me how to play. So I might actually take up that opportunity while I'm there. And yeah, learn how to play Lorcana. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Are waiting for the greatest and most anticipated event in the world of indie games. The biggest stage of Gamescom, home of the most watched event of the week.
There's a really cool robot.
Now, also the home.
Finally!
We're more than proud to bring you the hottest upcoming indie games from the extraordinary Gamescom stage in Hall 8. And now, all of you, please join me in welcoming your host, obviously standing behind the curtains of the unbelievably astounding Gamescom stage, Shay Thompson.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Awesome
Hello.
Indies. Now, I am so excited to be standing behind the curtain of the very legendary Gamescom stage. We'll be bringing you loads of indie game announcements and some indie darlings that you otherwise might have missed.
Some indie
So,
darlings.
before I get out on the stage, here's the first of our trailers.
Sorry, the accent just got to me in a good way. Ooh. This has a bit of a barnyard feel to it, like the movie Barnyard. Just looking at how it's animated. Imagine if they said 30 more minutes and we all start. it would be such a troll move. Hits and stuff. Oh, it's a VR game. Okay. It would help if I had VR equipment in VR space. Otherwise, I can see why people would love it as a VR game. But I do like the animation. A trash panda with glasses, I love that. Doig. Oof. No! Not the king! Long live the queen! Yes, your grace, Snowfall. Brave at night. Ooh, it's coming on Steam. Next year. Hello? Morning, Wilmot. Here's your delivery. I wonder what it is. It's a puzzle. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Wilmot works it out. It's a puzzle game. I like puzzle games. And you're solving multiple puzzles. Wilmot works it out. 23rd of October, 2024. I hate puzzles.
Getting the impression that you really liked those first few trailers. Well, hopefully you're prepared for many more to come. Our next set of trailers will take you on a journey from the highest mountains down into the darkest depths. Let's dive into them.
Yeah, for me, Ellie, like, the reason why I like puzzles is because I like keeping my brain active and thinking, because I do a lot of critical thinking, like, even, like, outside of work as well, and I use it to become, like, proactive with resources I need to be able to, like, solve any problem I can, and also, like, to respond to a situation where I've got, like, the handy, like, I've got everything ready to say, yes, I can fix this. Because I feel like being too reactive without a proper response can be a bad thing for me, and I've had that happen from my own experience. Whereas I like to be prepared. I'm just like, no worries, I've got a way to fix it. Comes up with the right solution. Yep, All fixed. Oh, thank you. Understandable. I just struggled with it. It's okay. The struggle puzzle. Lonely Mountain Snow Ride is coming. Well, we haven't got long in 2024 to go. Like, just. Oh my goodness. We're almost 2/3 through the year. Ooh. Altered up. This looks cool. Explore Neo Barcelona. Wait, so we're in Neo Spain? Or are we on the planet Barcelona like from Doctor Who? Forge relationships. Oh, hey, oh, you get to hook up with the players? Alright. I mean, not players, the NPCs. Non-playable characters. Demo coming next month. Ooh. Oh. So why have you come here today? Or every day for that matter? I think I have a problem. Let's start with the food. Why'd you kill the chicken? We love the chimkin. Alas, here we go. It's not addiction, it's a lifestyle. Try sulfur. Okay.
For all of you green conscious gamers,
Oh,
out there,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
please
Hello.
know This year, Gamescom is running on 100% renewable
It's
energy.
time to
Visitors
duel.
are using their booth builds and avoiding single-use plastic to reduce their carbon footprint. In conjunction with the UN's Playing for the Planet initiative, they came up with a Sustainability Award, which was presented during the...
Fun fact, I've actually met the voice of Yugi and the
To
Pharaoh.
find out more about Gamescom's
I was close to meeting the
official
voice of
sustainability
Kaiba
efforts,
though.
Head on over to the website.
Like,
and
we
you
were
can
both
join
in the same
directly
building,
by
but
purchasing
yeah.
your ticket.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
So I'm sure by now you've gotten a glimpse into the sheer versatility that indie games can provide. And trust me, it's only getting better from here. Our next games are a perfect example of that. From slaying dragons to surviving on a creepy boat.
I've also
and
met the voice of
living in
Darren
an
Dunstan,
apartment,
so... Oh,
which
sorry, the voice of
in these
Pegasus, who
economic
is Darren
times
Dunstan.
is a very big deal. See for yourself.
Ooh. Okay, so it's a turn-based RPG by looks of it. This is Patrick. Dragonborn. The nameless sleigh dragon. Ah. Hey, we need to escape. Didn't. Oh. Oh, it's an indie horror game. Let me in. Mouthwashing. I know quite a few people that play indie horror games. Like, Nila Tequila and... I think, yeah, the Hot Dish Grey Duck plays some as well. And then there's also Nixus, who's very big on indie horror games. I'm sure all three of them would like this.
Once, it must have been the year 1989. A guy named Collier lived here, but he wasn't doing well.
He looks like Scott. Oh, sorry, Napoleon Dynamite.
Always the same chores. All his friends had left him behind.
I mean, he doesn't really look like Scott Pilgrim.
One day, he received a mysterious message.
Dad, you've told this story already.
Oh, really? Let me think. There's more where that came from. Did you ever wonder who else lived in this apartment before? So many dreams and dangers, hellos and goodbyes. So many adventures, memories, and mysteries.
Oh, hey!
These four walls.
And what about that other story?
That's for another day.
The Berlin apartment.
What is Gamescom Cares? Gamescom Cares is an initiative where exhibitors and partners can pitch ideas around social responsibility. This year, Gamescom has taken several strides to improve the experience of those who have mobility impairments. To find out more about Gamescom's Safer Space policy, head on over to the official Gamescom website. Sure, battling powerful enemies and running around being a hero is important, I guess. But
I mean, someone's got to save day, right?
Common people. There is a beauty in the mundanity of it all. From delivering packages to running your very own tavern. These next trailers prove that these mundane tasks make for extremely captivating games as well.
Food? No, thank you.
Fantasy and fables, where legends are forged and hidden treasures lie.
I saw a familiar door. I could have sworn I saw the Shire.
For the coziest of corners.
Heaven Keeper.
Forget saving the world. Relax and run your own cozy pub for quirky adventures.
Let's go down to the pub. We may be sometime.
Tavern Keeper, come on in.
Okay. I'd be keen for that. It looks cozy. Wait, I've heard of this. Wait, you've heard of Tavern Keeper? Mika and the Witch's Mountain. Hobbit House? Yeah, I could have sworn I saw a Hobbit House because I saw the Hobbit door. Maybe we're building a tavern in the Shire? In the Shire? Oh, here we go, here we go. Wait. That's out now.
Their battle begins now.
Hordes of enemies. Ooh. Oh, is this like Vampire Survivors? It does remind me of Vampire Survivors. Gonna be lurking. No worries, Ellie. Go get the food. Enjoy your food. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Wishlist now on Steam. Demo out now.
Welcome back to the big Gamescom stage. It is great to see all of your excited little faces.
Ah.
Now, Awesome Indies is not only a show full of banging trailers back to back, sprinkled in with some fabulous hosting, if I do say so myself.
Hey, you're the one hosting. I'm co-streaming.
The most charming indie games around. So join me as I talk to the team behind GoGo Town as we discuss the challenges, inspirations, and features of this lively town building adventure.
Go Town. Go Gadget Town.
I'm here with Cheryl from Prideful Sloth. And to everybody that just saw that fantastic trailer, could you give us a one-sentence summary of GoGo Town?
GoGo Town is a chaotic and cozy town building and automation sim.
That was succinct. I really like that. That's fantastic. So we got to chat last year, and you know it was so cute getting to grips with GoGo Town. In the year since we spoke, you know, what have been the new developments?
Well, we released into early access, so that's been exciting. So that's a whole new challenge and a whole new experience. Otherwise, we've just been continuing to make it better. I mean, like the feedback's been great. The exposure coming to events like this, it's been fantastic for helping us just find our audience and work with them to make it better.
Amazing. And so in terms of early access, what have been like the key parts of feedback that you've gotten from players?
It's been fantastic. We did play tests before that anyway for like 8 months, so we've already had like almost a year of feedback leading up to early access. But hitting early access, you open up the floodgates to a whole bunch of new people as well too, and it's been great. The feedback's been really good. We're sitting 93% positive ratings, so
nice.
I feel like that's a pretty good start. But there's still things we want to do, and that's our community. So one of the things we found is initially we didn't have our roadmap set to expectations. So we put that to a poll to our players and said, okay, here's some options, what's going to work for you? And they fed back on that. And so we've adapted that and rolled that into our roadmap, and we're going with some of those sorts of things. So that's the type of feedback that's fantastic, is where you're not quite hitting the mark, you talk to people and ask them, what do you want? And come back and you make that happen.
Amazing. And so in terms of these features that you'll be implementing, can you tell us about any of them?
So in the next couple of weeks, we have a really exciting set of new features coming out, and I'm showing them here at Gamescom in the Indie Arena booth. But we have zone customization, which is going to be huge because people can really change up the layout of their towns and how that flows. We have the subway system coming in so that we can move the NPCs around a giant map, which is also there, which is exciting. It is so big now, the game world. And then we have a whole bunch of really awesome content, just great decorations and new stuff coming in that people can play with. So
Oh, that sounds awesome. And so I would love to ask about like some of the considerations you had to take into place when implementing city planning and resource management.
Yeah, so the big one is save data. We do not want to break anybody's save and lose like their towns that they put all that effort into. So that's actually one of the biggest ones that we always take into consideration. Otherwise, then we're just looking at things like trying to balance what types of things people want. Some people want really cozy cottagecore. Some people want, you know, like crazy space aliens. And so there's always the balance when we make all this stuff to try and make sure that we're hitting all the marks for all the different types of play people want when they get the content.
Oh, that's amazing. Lastly, is there anything else that you want to highlight about Go-Go Town?
It's out in early access now, and it's amazing. I love it. It's a great game. I'm also biased, but the internet has also told us it's a great game, so they're probably biased too.
As they should. Thank you for that wonderful interview, Cheryl. And now, back to the show.
All right, let's do
If you're not
this.
attending Gamescom in person this year, not to worry. You can keep up to date with all of the events and goings-on by heading on over to Gamescom now. Hold on to your seats, because the following set of trailers are full of non-stop action.
Ooh,
If you like
action. We
battles,
love action.
intense chases, and explosive combat, these next titles are right up your alley. Let's take a look.
All right, let's do this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. We got... Stand by for action.
Tricked her sister, goddess Death, to seize her powers and create an immortal race. But Death sought revenge, seducing them to relinquish immortality, and their society crumbled. Centuries later, a new medieval civilization arose, led by the Church of Death, who relentlessly pursues the cult of life. Aiming to defy death once more, the Essence Mancers sought a ritual using first men's tech for eternal life with dire consequences. We are the
I'm hanging on for dear life. Now this looks quite cool. It's got a bit of a Souls element thing going on. And yet it's an awesome indie? That is awesome. And you're doing flips and tricks like a ninja. You know, I like that. Deathbound, available now.
He didn't listen. He never does.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said left square and he just went straight over the broken bridge. Like I'm not even... First time? Huh?
Left two, into, right two.
We stormed Temple castles. That was poetry in motion.
Left square. Clean as a whistle.
Right one, into, left one.
Fast and fabulous. Can't wait to hit the gas.
Oh, it's Steam Deck compatible. Let's go.
Welcome to Drill Core Inc., where your success is our bottom line. Maximize your profits by optimizing your drilling operations and expanding your base. By day, you'll command a crew of elite miners, carriers, and guards, drilling deep into alien worlds, construct cutting-edge bases, upgrade state-of-the-art equipment, and extract valuable resources. But at night, the real challenge begins. As darkness falls, it's time to manage the planet's unique biodiversity. Strategically place advanced wildlife control systems, or turrets, and use them to ensure a balanced ecosystem. Remember, it's not a crime against biodiversity if it's self-defense. During your excavation, you might uncover unique artifacts that provide advantages in perilous situations.
Please wishlist our game. Okay. We worked really hard on it.
To regional HQ and prepare for your next assignment. At Drill Core Inc., no two challenges are the same. Success will bring you career opportunities, advancements, and more complex and rewarding assignments.
So we're expecting variety? Alright.
Join Drill Core Inc. today and carve your path to unparalleled. Drill Core Inc. Building tomorrow's galaxy one core at a time.
Ready to vote for your favorite games?
Vote for Pedro.
The Gamescom Awards by heading on over to gamescom.global. Voting closes on Thursday the 22nd at 2 p.m. CEST, and the winners will be revealed on Friday. Up next, we've got a fantastic mix of games that all have one thing in common: the need to find resources while exploring the world around you.
Yes!
All in different ways and for different reasons, of course, but still. If that makes you curious, then these are the trailers you've been waiting for. Check them out.
Alright, what do we got with this? Ooh. Bites. Ooh, loose. West. And we have web ads coming up in 5 minutes, folks, just to give you all a heads up. Zero. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't even read that properly.
Today, we'll be making a local variant of the soup.
Ooh, we're making soup?
A perfect dish for those who want to stir up some satisfaction.
Are we making
the mystical
soup?
concept of soup comes in many flavors. This one originates from bananas. Now is the time to pick the right tools for your art. This humble pan will do. Dice your vegetables and let them unwind in the pot. Beautiful. Next, gently turn your bread into happy little pieces.
Ooh.
Add your new friends into the hot springs of relaxation. It's time to work on the presentation.
Oh, we're making a soup truck.
Marvelous.
With a banana on it? Alright. We're having banana soup, guys! You'll find the soup very appealing.
Perfect soup. Of course, with your growing reputation, you might need to broaden your cooking horizons.
Guys, there's only soup. I'm at soup. Fruit bus, but we're having a soup.
For the joy of cooking with Fruit Bus, coming out October 28th.
Oh man, this looks good. What is it? Massive damage, but it's got a crab. Oh, what is this game? This looks so good. Vera, the Sundered Tribes. Massive damage. Why do I know the dev name? Massive damage. I feel like I know them. The Spirit of Big Vision. Vera, the Sundered Tribes. Coming soon. Wishlist now on Steam. Okay.
Now, if after all of these trailers you've managed to resist the magic of indie games, may I offer you a magical indie game? I'm thrilled to speak with the devs behind Grimoire Groves as we uncover the enchanting world that they've created.
Ooh, enchanting. Welcome to Grimoire Groves. Grow plants with your magic. Okay. I love the music. It reminds me of Loco Roco. Yeah, Loco Roco. Bobby Georgie and Duva, Boo Boo Jaiju and Jevu. That's not that game. And master your favorite spells. Actually, do I dare stream? Actually, I could do. Grimoire Groves. Wishlist now on Steam.
Delighted to be joined by Christoph from Stardust. Now, first things first, I have to say, this shirt is amazing. Is it available as merch?
It is not right now.
Right
Maybe
now?
in the future, if
Maybe.
you come to our Discord, spam us, tell us you want it.
Okay, that's a challenge. So for everybody listening at home that is as jealous as I am, you know what to do. So could you give us a short one-sentence summary of Grimoire Groves?
Yes, sure. It's a roguelike dungeon crawler mixed with farming sim. You will be dancing around in the forest, planting plants, and collect fruits.
Oh, sounds amazing. So normally dungeon crawlers are, you know, dark and gritty. What made you want to go cutesy in this case?
Cutesy.
One of the biggest factors was also like just our studio. We love to do
Very
things a bit more
awesome
diverse
choice of
and
words.
interesting and bring new perspectives to games. And we really wanted to make a dungeon crawler that doesn't always kill things, because basically all dungeon crawlers kill things. And we wanted to try to bring the same action-based gameplay to a non-violent game.
I love that so much. So what new features can players look forward to?
Definitely planting all the plants in the forest, collecting all the fruits from the plants, growing their garden, building their garden more out, learning about the different spirits in the game, as you can also see here, and about other plant creatures, and getting to know the Grimoire Groves with its nice story.
So I'd love to know about the design, about some of the magical creatures and spirits.
So there's a lot of different magical creatures in the game. First of all, there's the 4 elemental spirits, each to one of their elemental biomes where they live, and you will learn about them in the storyline. And there's also the other plant creatures that you can plant into the ground. They're modeled after different plants. So like we have a beanie, we have a chestnut type plant. We also have a lot of other ones which have different interactions when you interact with them and get to know them, and you will collect all of them in your garden.
Well, if your shirt is anything to go by, I'm so excited to meet them all. Do you have a favorite magical creature or spirit?
Absolutely. I really love the fire spirit that we have in the game. He lives in the fire biome, and he's kind of based on a dragon, like Chinese dragon mixed with lion and tiger. And he's just
It's
really cute. He has
the
6
eye
paws
of the
and he's
tiger, it's the thrill of the fights.
Getting a glimpse of him from your shirt.
We have him on the shirt. Yeah, so you can see here he's like this really cute kind of face, and I hope you will enchant the players.
I'm enchanted, so I have a feeling that they will be too. Thank you so much for your time. Back to the show. Do you want to learn more about Gamescom and earn some cool rewards while you're at it? Then Gamescom Epics is for you. You'll test your gamer know-how and solve some tricky puzzles. Simply search Gamescom Epics and let the adventure begin.
Okay.
As you can see from down there in front of our very magnificent, very real Gamescom stage, we've got loads of fans in the house. Fans of roguelites, fans of dungeon crawlers, and fans of adorable magical creatures. If you find yourself amongst them, Grimoire Groves is definitely worth checking out. Now, if you live for RPG elements, exploration,
Yes.
and so much more. You'll be stoked for this next set of games. From building your very own ranch in the Wild Wild West, to exploring the vast boundaries of space, I reckon there'll be something
Space?
for everyone.
Space, we're going space? 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 I hear space. Yes! We're in space!
An apocalypse, born from an unseen plane. We mustered our finest to save humanity, but it was futile against the invisible foe. Society crumbled into chaos, death, despair.
Parasite. Duality Unbound.
Darkest hour, a desperate experiment granted us the ability to observe, practice,
Ooh.
and master the dualities of our existence.
Battle. Ooh, okay.
Are you ready to guide us?
Yes. Oh, it's the next year game.
Space 2 Titans introduces Dreadnought and Leviathan in brand new storylines. Today, we dive deep into the belly of the beast in Leviathan.
Wait, Everspace 2? I haven't even played Everspace 1 yet. Actually, what is Everspace 1?
All sorts of surprises, from small critters to cultist drones, parasites, to strange creatures who've made this place their home. We need to shoot carefully, as stray rounds can agitate the Leviathan and end our adventure early. Navigating between areas requires a mix of force and finesse. To progress deeper, we'll sever strands, clear infected areas, and avoid dangerous digestive systems. Pilots can extract rare crafting materials to create powerful new weapons. A successful journey inside ends with the discovery of a valuable pearl.
Pearl!
Once the Leviathan questline is complete, pilots can continue exploring for lost treasure and rare materials. But come prepared, no two visits will be the same. Everspace 2 Titans launches September 16th on Steam, GOG, Xbox and PlayStation.
Anything good so far? Quite a fair bit. Hot Midnight. But nothing too eye-catching in comparison to yesterday, to be honest. But everything looks so cozy, though. And oh, there was a tavern manager that looked quite good. Yeah, no, we had a tavern manager. And then there was nothing Farm Fancy. No, this is Awesome Indies, so we're not expecting any Farm Fancy here because everything is done by indie developers.
If you fancy getting some official Gamescom merchandise, you can. Head on over to gamescomwear.com or hit up one of our many merch stands here in person. I'm going to tell you to act quickly though, as they are in limited availability. Now, our next set of games couldn't be more different from each other, but they all promise.
The only Farm Fantasy related content that I know that we're getting soon is Farm Fantasy 16 on PC, which releases in about 4 weeks. I've already pre-ordered my copy, so I'm all set for that.
I'll let you take a guess what that might be about.
Ach Leute,
Leute, kommt schon. Ey, ihr habt gesagt 3 Minuten und wir sind immer noch dran.
Yep.
Welcome, Survivor, to the new challenge ahead.
Build, develop, and
As
expand.
the leader of a small settlement, you will craft buildings from the remnants of the old world. By strategically planning your roads and a growing network of production facilities.
This reminds me of
ensure efficient
Project
infrastructure.
Zomboid.
Soon, your settlements will be bustling with activity. To fill up your storages, take on the road and explore the Badlands with your Pathfinder. Some ruins.
Well, to some extent. Oh, in Zone 2. Okay.
Deeper secrets. The Badlands are relentless. Manage and endure droughts that challenge your water resources and fertile ground. And brace yourself against sandstorms that test your resilience. You will be able to discover new zones and establish additional colonies. Seamlessly switch between different settlements and set up vital trade routes. This is End Zone 2. Your journey awaits, Survivor.
What the? Again, you must stop falling asleep. What? But it's morning! I'm supposed to be awake. Oh! Extra vision. Well, that's a giant axolotl. Enrich empathy. Wishlist now on Steam.
Hi everyone, my name is Max Ron.
And I'm the littlest snail.
Today we get a chance to take a look.
The littlest snail is a potato.
So insanely fun to play.
Chill out, jackpot.
This looks fun. Wait, I can be a little squirrel?
You get a chance to play as the neighborhood's most obnoxious rodent, causing mayhem and committing crimes in pursuit of the golden acorns.
Yes! I want to play this! Squirrel with a gun.
On the roof of the house, getting gold acorns.
This nutty sandbox shooter and puzzle platformer has captured the hearts of squirrels around the world. It's adorable and cute and fluffy, but it's also menacing. And I love him. And I'm scared of him.
Yes!
And I am him.
This game has it all. Crazy sandboxing. No! Squirrely gunplay.
Why are they so shootable?
Talk about causing mayhem. Oh yeah. And very interesting puzzle platform.
The floor is lava.
Squirrel with a gun also has some pretty epic boss fights. You think you can beat a squirrel with a gun? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so! Coming to PC next week on August 29th and consoles later this fall.
If you're coming down to Gamescom
Yes!
in person, you've got loads to look forward to. You've got the incredible Cosplay Village in Hall 5.1, where the Cosplay Awards are taking place on Saturday, the 24th of August. You've also got the social stage in Hall 11.2, where you can meet all of your favorite creators, maybe even get a little autograph. And finally, if you're not going to be here in person,
So
that's okay
squirrel
too,
with a
because
gun.
the entire live broadcast will be done by IGN on
Actually,
Gamescom's
I'll wish
official
list it on my
Twitch
phone.
and YouTube channels. I don't want to make you jealous or anything, but the atmosphere in this hall is buzzing. I
Whoa,
don't
way
know
to
what
make
you
me
get.
jealous.
Die Zeit ist jetzt wirklich Ich muss saugen. Es ist eilig.
to see some incredible indie games. So, here are the final set of trailers. I can't fucking work like this, man. What the hell?
Just unplug his vacuum cleaner. On a distant planet, a Spike legend must rise. Oh, what is this? What is this? So I can become the weapon. Oh, this is me becoming a cactus. Peer launcher. Oh, ultimate frenzy. But it's just quills and spikes and whatnot. Unleash the prickly power. Cactus. 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 Cacti. Oh. Wait, this one was shown yesterday. Yeah, no, we saw this one yesterday. This particular game. You got the robot helping us out, and then... Yeah, he's doing this thing. Yeah, this trailer was shown yesterday. Iron.
Are you ready for Cammy? It doesn't look so bad, does it?
Looks beautiful. Absolutely, positively beautiful. Dollar Punk. This actually does look cozy. Because you're soaring in like what seems to be a Skyward Sword-esque kind of area. Like it's the Skylands. Wishlist now on Steam, also coming to console.
So, did I promise too much at the start? I'm gonna go ahead and answer for you and say, no. I'm sure by now you've all gotten some upcoming indie titles to become obsessed with. I'm very much the same. So why not go ahead and show the devs some love by wishlisting their games, playing some demos, and recommending them to your friends.
Okay.
And for your favorite games, why not follow the devs on their social media channels? And while you're at it, why not do the same for us? You know, I know you want to. So, I have been your host, Shay Thompson, and this has been Awesome Indies.
Thank you, Shay.
Has anyone got a flashlight or like...
You've got a phone.
Something? I don't know how many get off the stage.
Wow. There's a very interesting array of games that were shown there. Of course, like I do like playing my indie games as well from time to time because they can be quite cozy to play. There are some out there that were very eye-catching. Particularly the squirrel with the gun. The squirrel with the gun just has to be a really funny title to play. So that's definitely one that I had to wishlist and play on launch because it just has the vibe, like that chaotic vibe. And I'm keen to check it out. I'm absolutely positively keen to check it out. Thanks for watching. Alright. Oh, hang on. Oh, looks like not everyone's impressed with the event, but that's okay. There were some good titles out of it, so I'm quite happy about that. Now I'm just going to update the stream title to reflect that of what we'll be playing for the remainder of the morning. Because now that we've got some time given to us to do that. Hang on, I've got an idea. What is done? Let's finish tier 2. Edit stream info. Cool, here we go. Now I need to do Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3. Night of the Quinkin. Then I'll update that, update that, update that. Adventure. Retro, because it is a retro game. Well, retro-esque. I mean, it's close enough. And then we also got Ty the Taz. Oh, alright. So that's that done. And then that's that. Just make sure I've got the controller ready for that. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Controller's all set. But before I switch over to the game, guys, I'm going to take this moment to just do some midstream care myself because I need to get this refilled. Well, actually, I'll just clean it out and grab another mug to have the coffee in the meantime, or maybe a cup of tea. And then, of course, we're going to spend the rest of the morning playing through and completing through Ty Tasmanian Tiger 3. And then we will complete another trilogy. And depending on how we feel at the end of Ty 3, we may either raid out or we'll chill and vibe with another game, maybe some Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, or maybe Power Wash Simulator, because we haven't played that in a hot minute. So I shall see you all real soon. I will have ads running just so we can get those out of the way while I'm AFK. But yes, go do things and stuff.